everybody. I hope I tricked you this time because I keep hearing people saying that they try to shut down the sound for the first 10 seconds, making sure that I don't blow up their speakers. So what's going on? Woo! It's Terrific Thursday, and I am going to talk to you about marriage and share you some tips, some things that I've learned over 7+ years of being married to my beautiful wife, Rocio de Los Angeles Duque Rubio. So my name is Klaas. I'm the founder of Become a Fearless Father, and I teach entrepreneur dads how to become a fearless father so they can be the superhero their kids need in their lives. Let's get it going. All right, so I've been married now for over 7 years, and I can tell you right now, honestly, it hasn't always been easy. There's been times that thoughts come through your head and you're just like, did I marry the right person? Right? And it's all in our heads. So that's one thing to be careful about. And make sure that you analyze really well why that has been triggered. So the biggest issue that I've heard that us men have is that at a certain point we find that we are not getting enough sexual attention, that there is not enough romance in the bedroom, right? And for me, it was absolutely the same. And I really started to think about what is that and what am I doing or what am I not doing to have this happening right now, right? So one of the things was that over time, I let myself go. I wasn't taking care of myself anymore. I wasn't that fit person that my wife met 8 years ago. So that was one. Two, I was being lazy. I wasn't doing the things that I used to do. Those special little things, right? Just writing a little note, sending a sweet little WhatsApp, taking care of some stuff in the house that she usually does. And then thinking of that is like, of course, you that with not really communicating to each other about your feelings, and little by little, you just grow apart until you get to that point where it's like do or die. It's like, okay, is it worth for me to continue and invest, or is it worth for us to have that discussion and decide to go either way, right? So for me personally, it was worth the time to step up my game and really investigate, like, okay, what can I do to make our relationship become better and make it where I want it to be, my ultimate vision for how I see my relationship with my wife. And I started calling it my deep emotional connection, where we completely support each other and we're there for each other through thick and thin, right? And doing that has helped me to do some courses on 28 cool things to do to make your wife a little bit happier. One of the things that I do that I really enjoy is once in a while with the kids, we all make a drawing together and we tell her how much we love her, and then I post it somewhere where she can see it when she comes in the house. You might have seen some of them because they were hanging on the top in the living room where I was sitting before. Buying cute little things, maybe some chocolates or maybe a flower, stuff like that. Just a small thing, sending a little cute WhatsApp or a cute little GIF or something like that. Just to let her know or give her a quick call out in the middle of nowhere. Just say, hey, look, I know you're busy. I just wanted to call you and tell you how much I appreciate everything you're doing for me and how much I love you, right? And that makes you feel special because in the end, she is the most special person there is in this world, right? She is the person that you fell in love with, deeply in love with, hopefully, when you start meeting her, when you met her for the first time, when you started dating her for the first time, right? Nothing has changed. She's still that same person. She might have evolved, right? But she's still that same person. She's the person that gave you the gift of having children, Right? I got two beautiful boys, and I must remember that she suffered through a lot of months of carrying them. And then after that, there were many times that she had to take care of them, the things that I could do. I mean, I couldn't breastfeed my children. And I tried once. I never do it again because it hurts like hell. Just in case if you're wondering, you never tried it. It is painful. So, all jokes besides, we have to remember all the special things that our wives have done for us and are doing for us, and work from that base, and then think like, what are the special things that we are doing for our partners, right? So that's very important. So one of the things that I also started doing was read the book of Dr. Gary Chapman, Five Love Languages, and started really discussing with my wife is like, okay, what is it that makes you really happy? And I found out that for her, it's acts of service, right? So for her, it's nice if she comes home and I didn't leave all the dishes in the sink. So she doesn't have to worry about that, and she can just focus on relaxing a little bit before starting to have dinner, right? And also we communicate. And what is it for me, right? For me, it's words of confirmation, right? So it's important for both partners to know this. So if both partners are absolutely interested in continuing to flourish and make sure that your relationship gets better over time, that you know this and you can work on those things, right? And not do things like she comes home, she's tired, she has to do stuff in the kitchen, and you come in all excited and you grab her all over the place, and she's just tired, she's going to be pissed off, which is what happened for us, right? So that said, the other biggest thing that I found out that has helped me tremendously or helped us tremendously is communicate openly, right? It's sometimes so scary to communicate certain things because you're afraid of what the other person is going to think of you, is going to say to you, or what their response is going to be, how they're going to react, what they're going to do. You never know if what you say is going to trigger something and they decide, hey, that was a limit, I'm going to leave. However, we can't have fear hold us back because it's only going to make it worse. So I decided that every single opportunity that I have, and even book or just make sure that I grab opportunities, even if they might not be there, to really openly communicate to her how I feel. If I was feeling something like, hey, I don't like this, I don't appreciate this, or something that I really do, I would share it with her, right? So for me, for example, at the moment, we're spending a lot of time with my mother-in-law. She's very sick. The poor lady has cancer. And, of course, she must, and she wants to spend a lot of time with her mother, which is fine. However, for me, it's a little bit more difficult because over there I don't feel at home. I don't have my space. I can do all my things, and so we work around that if I go there, then now I won't take my stuff with me, so I won't be working, but I will help her out. And sometimes I don't go. Like last weekend, I didn't go with her. She took the kids and she went there, and I took care of the dogs and took care of my work, my business, to make sure I continue to create content and continue to come up with great things that will help fathers to become fearless fathers. And that's it. That's why I was continuously, or that's why I'm continuously working on to make sure that I communicate openly. Now I also implemented that I plan my weeks ahead. So I do that on Sunday. And then once I'm done, I discuss this with my wife. I say, look, this and this is happening in the evenings. I have this call and this call. So she knows that if I'm still in my office while the kids are home and she is home, she knows that I won't be able to do what we usually do at night because I have another call. And that way she's not surprised or maybe upset because she was expecting me to do something else, right? And that way I can also find out what plans she has for the week. So another really big thing is that it's really important for both of you to do something as well that you love to do, but the other partner does not, right? Meaning, for example, for me, I love to train Muay Thai. I love to do my workouts. She's not very into that, but she really enjoys also spending time with her friends, right? So it's important that I make sure that she gets the opportunity to stay with her friends, be with her friends for as long and as late as she wants. Make sure sometimes as well that, you know, the kids and I are gone and that she has the house for herself. She can watch her scary movies, which I don't like. All right. And she can enjoy some time on her own. So I really hope you appreciate all of these tips that I share with you and the experience that I've done over time. If you are facing with certain challenges right now in your life and you have no idea what to do with them, who to turn to, please feel free. Click on the link. You will be going to my calendar right away, and there you can book a 50-minute, completely free coaching call where we can go over what your biggest challenge is, what you're facing at the moment, and what your next steps are to try and solve it. Okay? Great. Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it. Make sure if you liked this video to share it, like it, and to subscribe to my channels. Thank you very much, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.